ng lampas sa takdang oras kung kinakailangan. Magsisilbi ako ng magalang at mabilis. Pangangalagaan ko ang mga gamit, kasangkapan at iba pang pag-aari ng pamahalaan. Magiging pantay at makatarungan ang pakikitungo ko sa mga lumalapit sa aming tanggapan. Magsasalita ako laban sa katiwalian at pagsisinungaling. Hindi ko gagamitin ang aking panunungkulan sa sarili kong kapakanan. Hindi ako hihingi o tatanggap ng suhol. Sisigapin ko madadagdagan ang aking talino at kakayahan upang ang antas ng paglilingkod sa bayan ay patuloy na may taas, sapagkat ako'y kawani ng gobyerno at tungkulin ko ang maglingkod ng tapat at mahusay sa bayan ko. At sa panahong ito, ako at ang aking kapwa ay kailangan tungo sa isang maunlad, masagana at mapayapang Pilipinas. Sa harap nating lahat, tayo ay taos-pusong nanunumpa. Maraming salamat.
May we please call on Lieutenant Colonel Christopher Campos. Sir, kung po pwede po sana ay magbigay kayo ng mensahe sa ating mga audience ngayong araw na to.
Assalamualaikum. Magandang umaga po sa ating lahat. Sa ating pong Buking Mayor, sa ating pong mga councilors, sa ating mga barangay captain, sa ating pong members of the Armed Forces of the Philippines, Philippine National Police, saka members of the media. Magandang umaga po sa ating lahat. Please allow me, babasahin ko lang po yung mensahe ng ating Chief of Staff ng Armed Forces of the Philippines on the occasion of the 119th Independence Day. And I quote, ang ating kalayaan na nililang at pinagtibay ng sakripisyo at kabayanihan ng ating mga ninuno ay nararapat lamang na laging isabuhay ng bawat isa. Hindi dapat mawagit sa ating puso at isipan ang mga aral ng kasaysayan na siyang sumasailalim sa natatanging kagitingan at hindi mapapantay ang pagmamahal ng ating mga ninuno.
Claimed on 1898 on June 12 in Cavite El Viejo, which is Cavite in present day. The celebration is held here at the Aguinaldo Shrine every year. It is the national shrine of the Philippines where the Declaration of Independence from Spain was declared. Also, every year it has been a tradition to raise the Philippine flag to commemorate the event. Mr. Pantilo Lacson, who is himself a native of Cavite, will lead this year's flag raising ceremony, which is going to happen any seconds from now. The National Shrine, which used to be a house, is now a museum, a famous museum here in Cavite. And the weather has been very cooperative to hundreds of participants here this morning. It's a little bit humid, but we see no signs of rain coming, at least as of this time. The program is going to be very simple. Aside from the wreath-laying rites at the General Emilio Aguinaldo's tomb at the back of the shrine, together with Kawit Mayor Angelo Aguinaldo and other local officials, we are now seeing the traditional flag raising, and there will, of course, be the waving at the balcony exactly after the flag raising. This, I understand, is simultaneously with the flag raising in Luneta, Malolos, Bulacan, and other historic places in the country. Claire?
Cecilar Dezabal there reporting. Let's go back to our Ina Andolong in Luneta. Ina, hi, what's happening there?
Well, Claire, just a few minutes ago, presidential spokesman Ernesto Abella faced reporters here and announced that President Duterte won't be able to attend today's Independence Day activities here in Luneta. Now, this would have been Mr. Duterte's first time leading Independence Day celebrations as president of the country. However, without giving much details, Abella said that the president won't be here. Instead, President Leni Robredo, as the next highest-ranking official here, will lead the flag raising and wreath-laying ceremonies scheduled here in Luneta. But Foreign Affairs Secretary Alan Peter Cayetano will be here to represent President Duterte. Now, the activities here just started. There is unclear where the president is right now, what he's doing. Abella said that no specific reason was given by the office of the president. He did say, though, that likely President Duterte is matters specifically challenges faced by the country. Again, right now, the activity.
All right, we apologize about that. We lost connection with our reporter, Ino Andalong, reporting from Luneta, Manila. She said that presidential spokesperson Ernesto Abella says that President Duterte will be unable to join the activities in Luneta to celebrate Independence, 119th Independence Day today. No word on why the president cannot attend. However, Vice President Leni Robredo will be there together with Foreign Affairs Secretary Alan Peter Cayetano. They will be joining the activities there.
Kasama si Dr. Rene R. Escalante at General
What you are looking at is live pictures from Luneta, and as today, we are celebrating 119 years of independence. Earlier, we just heard our reporter Ina Andalong saying that presidential spokesperson Ernesto Abella says that President Duterte will be unable to attend the activities there today to celebrate Independence Day. No word again on why he is unable to attend. However, we will be seeing Vice President Leni Robredo, as you are looking at right now. She is joining the activities there. We know there will be a flag raising ceremony and a wreath laying ceremony and other activities to follow. Joining Vice President Leni Robredo is Foreign Affairs Secretary Alan Peter Cayetano. If you just tuned in, these are live ceremonies happening right now at the Luneta Park to celebrate the Philippines' 119 years of independence.
At umusal ng maikling panalangin.
Moving on, despite the continued fighting in Marawi, the government is making sure the Philippine flag is flying all over the conflict-torn city. George Cahilas reports.
Policemen walked down the street Sunday carrying Philippine flags. Their mission is to place these flags in all parts of the embattled city to remind everyone who will see the flags that despite hostilities, the government is not giving up on liberating the city from terrorists.
We have planted or hoisted our national colors, our Philippine flag in these areas, and all government peacekeeping vehicles to, of course, to flood Marawi with the Philippine flag and drown those little black flags with our national symbol.
A day before the country's Independence Day, civilians went out of their compounds to look at the hoisting of flags in their area, just like Zoraida de Macaling and her son Jalal. For her, the flag means hope that the fighting will end soon.
Baka matapos na itong gulo, ma-peaceful dito. Ganun lang, pero ay, parang hindi, may buto pa. May buto pa.
De Macaling says civilians, especially children, suffer extensively the effects of the crisis. That's why she wishes that a resolution to the current conflict will be achieved soon, so they may finally move forward.
Dapat peace na tayo. Bukas wala na gulo. Hanggang sa hanggang para makapag-aral ng mga bata. Ganun lang. Okay na kami. Sana wala ng gulo.
The government is at war against terrorists occupying portions of Marawi. It's been 21 days since and looks like it will still drag on for days. But for these policemen, for as long as people see these flags in Marawi, there is always this promise that the city will be freed from fear and terror and will rise up once more. From Marawi City, George Cahiles, CNN Philippines.
Heads up to motorists. Some roads near the Bonifacio Monument in Caloocan City, particularly the south section, will be closed today in celebration of Independence Day. Motorists are advised to take these alternate routes from MacArthur Highway to EDSA. You may counterflow on the northeast section of the Bonifacio Monument. Those coming from EDSA going to Samson should take A. De Jesus Street, then take Heroes Del 96. Now, those coming from the Manila area going
Tanghal! Ta! Pino, tanghal. Ta! Pino, baba. Ta! Dadala. Kalis. Baba! Ta! Pino, sa kaliwa. Kad. Pino, tanghal. Pino, baba. Dadala. Kalis. Baba! Mahal na pangalawang Pangulo, tapos na po ang pag-alay ng mga bulaklak. Alis.
Dito po nagtatapos ang seremonya sa pag-aalay ng bulaklak.
Semento po. Hindi lang yun kasi yung pagka. Nandun sa. Ito nga nasa Ha? Ito ba? Di ka pisyak ba? Baik ba? Wala ka saya.
Surrendered him to God, knowing that he would be a sacrifice in the name of freedom for many others. He just didn't think he would die so soon in his career.
We have requested na sana sa libingan ng mga bayani sa ililibing, and kasi it's granted. We are very happy. We are proud. Kahit na namatayan kami, we are still very proud that we have donated someone to serve the country and died for it. We are very happy.
Painful talaga. Kaya lang talaga yung pero yung iniwan niya sa
yung
legacy na iniwan niya. We are proud of him. All of us.
The coffins with the remains of 8 slain Marines arrived at Villamor Air Base at around 5:30 p.m. aboard a C-130 plane, but the families weren't able to receive the remains until 8 p.m. when the president arrived from Cagayan de Oro. That is 2 hours late for the program. Despite this, the president condoles with all the relatives. One by one, he comforts the widows, the mothers. At some point, he appears to be giving what looks like a check to one of the Marines' relative. Presidential staff don't confirm, but do say that he regularly gives financial aid to the bereaved families. He also pays a visit to the wake of 2 other officers whose remains were flown in on Saturday. All 10 Marines will be given full military merits, and if families agree, they will be buried at the libingan ng mga bayani, with the thousands of men who perished with honor serving the Filipino people. Isabella Montano, CNN Philippines.
The fallen soldiers will receive military honors today at the Marine headquarters in Taguig City. Moving on, the United States is sending best wishes to the Philippines on celebrating Independence Day. In behalf of U.S. President Donald Trump, Secretary of State Rex Tillerson says, quote, "The United States proudly stands with the Philippines as a long-standing ally, especially as the country confronts challenges associated with terrorism and extremism, including recent attacks in Marawi City and elsewhere. We admire the resilience and strength of Filipino people in battling adversity and building a more prosperous and secure future." More Filipinos had jobs in April. Government data show the country's employment rate for the month reached 94.3%, slightly higher than in April 2016. The government adds there were fewer Filipinos who needed additional work to make both ends meet. Miss Universe 2016 candidates joined Pia Wurtzbach in a charity event benefiting children from Smoky Mountain. CN Arcangel reports.
For one afternoon, Miss Universe 2015 Pia Wurtzbach and 7 foreign beauty queens swapped their high heels for sandals to play tumbang preso, piko, and sipa with children from Smoky Mountain. Miss Universe 2016 candidates from Vietnam, Indonesia, Malaysia, Kosovo, Great Britain, Spain, and Belize returned to Manila on Saturday to grace San Miguel Foundation's awarding of scholarships to 45 children from Hope for Change, a non-government organization focused on education. San Miguel Foundation committed to finance the children's schooling from grades 1 to 12 as part of its 45th anniversary. It also partnered with the Miss Universe organization to provide beauty queens a platform for giving back. Wurtzbach says the presence of Miss Universe candidates at the event showed beauty queens are not just confidently beautiful, but also have a heart for helping others.
I really appreciate that the girls took the time to fly back to Manila to participate in this event, and for San Miguel to spearhead all of this and make sure that it all goes smoothly. The girls were asked to if they could participate here, and they said yes right away, and I think that says a lot about where their hearts really are, and that they're really genuine.
Aside from playing games, Wurtzbach and her fellow beauty queens danced with the children and helped out in giving school bags and supplies to them. Miss Universe organization President Paula Sugart credits Wurtzbach for acting as a bridge to Hope for Change. After a year and a half of talks, Sugart says their group is open to doing more projects for the children's benefit.
You know how much I love Pia, so thank you for really starting this and believing and kicking it off. The best things are worth waiting for, and it took us a long time to get here and to really do it right.
With San Miguel Foundation support, Sugart believes the beauty queens will be able to do more for the kids in the future. CN Arcangel, CNN Philippines.
Next, social media is buzzing as the country marks Independence Day. Later, we read some of your responses. And even award-winning singer Lea Salonga has her fangirl moments. We show you her selfies at the Tony Awards. Back after a quick break, this is the Newsroom on CNN Philippines.
He earned the Senate seat, where he continued to show his no-nonsense brand of leadership. He exhibited his consistent and unflinching resolve, particularly in his call to scrap the Priority Development Assistance Fund or pork barrel in 2003, and making sure his annual 200 million PDAP entitlement was returned to the National Treasury. While in the Senate, he also filed bills and led sturdy crusade against graft and corruption, as evidenced by his exposes of anomalous transactions that marked our public institutions. As member of the 12, 13, 14, and 15 Congresses, he authored or co-authored landmark legislations, including the Anti-Money Laundering Law and amendments thereto, Anti-Human Trafficking Act of 2001, Anti-Red Tape Act of 2007, revised AFP Modernization Program, Responsible Parenthood, and
Nestor Servo, Eastern Police District Deputy Director, Police Senior Superintendent Florendo Iguyen. Morning, sir. Sa aking mga kasama sa Sangguniang Panlungsod ng San Juan, nandito po sina Konsehal Paul Artadi, Konsehal Araisa Laurel, Konsehal Richie Peralta, Konsehal William Go, Konsehal Allen Silvano, Konsehal Vincent Pacheco.
Newsroom's back with more stories. It's a holiday today as the country marks its 119th Independence Day. Here are a few quick reminders. The LRT 1, 2, and MRT 3 will offer free rides from 7 to 9 in the morning and from 5 in the afternoon to 7 in the evening. Some roads near the Bonifacio Monument in Caloocan City will be closed today. Motorists are advised to take these alternate routes from MacArthur Highway to EDSA. You may counterflow on the northeast section of the Bonifacio Monument. Those coming from EDSA going to Samson should take A. de Jesus Street, then take Heroes Del 96. Those coming from the Manila area going to Bonifacio Monument Circle must take 10th Avenue going to B. Serrano, then take EDSA and make a U-turn at General Tino Street. Meanwhile, until 10 a.m. later, the southbound lane of MacArthur Highway will be closed. All vehicles must take Avocado Road going to Pinagkatipunan Circle, turn right to Governor Pascual Avenue, going to Araneta Avenue. The Embassy of the United States in Manila is closed today. It will resume services tomorrow. And let's go to the latest in sports. Andre Felix tells us right now.
Yes, Claire, Gilas Pilipinas is bringing back two young guns to its training pool. Head coach Chot Reyes announced in a tweet that the team will replace Bradwin Ginto and Jonathan Gray with Kevin Alas and Baser Amer. The move comes after both Ginto and Gray were traded to Global Port, leaving the Batang pair with 4 Gilas representatives. Both Alas and Amer have played for the Philippines before. They've both won gold medals in the Southeast Asian Games. Over the PBA, a 1-0 lead for TNT Catropa in the semifinals of the Commissioner's Cup. TNT Catropa beat top-seeded Barangay Ginebra in Game 1 of their best-of-5 semifinal series, 100-94 on Sunday. Ginebra was no match for TNT import Josh Smith, who scored 35 points for Catropa. Meantime, the Star Hotshots and San Miguel Beermen are going head-to-head in Game 2 today. Star leads the best-of-5 series 1-0. Tip-off is at 7 p.m. at the Mall of Asia Arena in Pasay City. And there's your sports news served. Claire, back to you.
Thanks, Andre.
Punong bayan ng Kawit, Angelo Emilio Aguinaldo, mga ibang pinuno at kawani ng lokal na pamahalaan, sa mga magigiting na Kabitenyo at mga ginigilig kong kapwa Pilipino, isang pinagpala at mapagpalayang umaga sa ating lahat. Ang kalayaang nakamit dahil ipinagmakaawa lamang ay walang kabuluhan. Hindi tulad ng kasarilang pinagpanalunan matapos ipaglaban.
Skywalker himself, Mark Hamill. Leia is one of the presenters at the 71st Tony Awards. As the country celebrates Independence Day, netizens took to social media to mark the occasion. Here are some of your responses. On Twitter, Rosemary Ampolitod writes, "Blue over red, always have, always will. She hopes everyone will stay strong amid the conflict in the country." This user describes Independence Day as the time for us Filipinos to celebrate and thank all the heroes who fought for the country. Meantime, some users hope the war and fightings will end this Independence Day. Sharon Rose Del Valle wishes for peace in Marawi City. This netizen agrees, saying, "I hope Independence Day will bring peace to the place where most of my friends are born and raised." Hashtag Bangon Marawi. Independence Day and Kalayaan are trending topics on Twitter Philippines. Now, Google joins the country as we mark Independence Day. If you check out Google's homepage, you'll see this special one-day-only doodle. The doodle features Filipinos gathered around the Philippine flag, as well as the sunrise over the water. The doodle is a special change made to Google logo to celebrate events, achievements, and people. Clicking on that doodle leads visitors to information on the history of Philippine independence. From the newsroom this Monday, June 12th, I'm Claire Celdran. Check out cnnphilippines.com for more stories. See you again tomorrow. Have a meaningful Independence Day.
Kontinente ng Asya ang Rebolusyong Pilipino bilang unang nag-aklas laban sa pananakop ng mga dayuhang kanluranin. Saksi ang mundo sa ating pakikibaka, pati na rin sa matagumpay nitong pagtatapos. Dugo ng ating mga magigiting at dakilang bayani ang ipinangdilig sa malayang lupaing kinatatayuan ng mga Pilipino sa kasalukuyan. Palatandaan nito ang ating pakikiisa sa pagtataas ng watawat mula Lunes hanggang Biyernes, na kapag Lunes ng umaga ay nagtatagpo-tagpo sa harap ng tagdan ng watawat ang mga kawani ng pamahalaan para sa panunumpa sa tungkuling kanilang gagampanan sa buong linggong kakaharapin. Sinadyang gawing makabuluhan ni Marcela Agoncillo ang simbolo ng ating watawat. Ang kahulugan ng kulay na pula, puti, bughaw at dilaw, pati na rin ang diwang sinasagisag ng 8 sinag ng araw at 3 bituin na nakapaloob sa isang tatsulok. Sa kabuuan, mahalaga ang mensahe nito. Nakamit na nga natin ang inaasam na kalayaan mula sa mga mapaniil na banyagang mananakop. Huwag sana nating kakalimutan ang higit 3 siglong pinaghirapan at pinuhunanan ng dugo at pawis ng ating mga ninuno upang maging isang ganap na malayang bansa ang tinatamasan natin ngayon. Salamat sa libu-libong bayaning Pilipinong nanindigan at nagbuwis ng kanilang buhay. Hayagan na natin ngayong na iwawagayway ang ating bandila kapantay ng ibang bansang malaya at may kasarinlan. Sa tuwing napapag-usapan ang kasaysayan ng Pilipinas, hindi maiwasan ang pag-usbong ng sari-saring kuro-kuro patungkol sa kahulugan ng katagang kalayaan. Hindi maiwasang maitanong, ganap na nga bang malaya ang sambayan ng Pilipino? Kung ating susuriing mabuti, masasabi nating nakawala na nga tayo sa dilim ng ating kahapon. Lumipas na ang panahon ng mga banyagang manunupil sa ating bansa. Wala na tayo sa katayuan ng revolusyonaryong pakikibaka laban sa kolonyalismo. Ngunit, hindi nangangahulugang nakaumos na tayo sa mga banta at paninindak sa ating inang bayan. Sa aking paglilimi, aking napagtanto na marami pa rin bagay-bagay na patuloy na sumisiil sa ating kalayaan. Kabilang narito ang kahirapang dulot ng talamak na katiwalian na siya rin pangunahing suliranin na patuloy na sumasakal at bumibihag sa ating ekonomiya, lalo na sa mga kapuspalad na Pilipinong nagsusumikap na makaahon sa kahirapan. Hindi lamang ito, higit pang nakapanlulumo ang karagdagang suliraning may tuturing natin na isang makabagong pakikibaka, ang kaliwatkanang banta ng terorismo at panganib na dulot ng karahasan, ang malaking perwisyo ng nadulot ng ipinagbabawal na gamot, at ang pagkabulag sa paniniwala na maaaring ituring na fanatismo. Hindi natin may tatanggi na naharap tayong muli sa makabagong hamon laban sa mga individual at iba't ibang grupo na tila ba'y nagpupumilit umagaw sa kalayaan at mapayapang pamumuhay na noon pa man ay atin ang pinaglalaban. Mahigit 2 linggo lamang ang nakakaraan nang balutin ng takot sa pangamba at pangambaang lungsod ng Marawi sa lalawigan ng Lanao del Sur matapos itong pag-alsahan at kubkubin ng mga armadong pangkat na nakipag-alyansa sa teroristang grupo. Maraming buhay na ang naging kapalit ng labanan. Ayon sa huling ulat, mahigit 200 na ang naitalang namatay, kung saan hindi kukulangin sa 191 ay mula sa bandirong grupo ng Maute, 58 ay mula sa panig ng ating kapulisan at kasundaluhan, at hindi pa tiyak na bilang ng mga sibilyan. Nitong Biyernes ng gabi lamang, 13 sundalong marino ang nasawi habang 40 ang nasugatan. Sa puntong ito, nais kong bigyang pugay ang mga makabagong katipunero ng ating bansa. Ang ating mga sundalo at pulis na araw-gabi ay patuloy na nag-aalay ng kanilang buhay sa ngalan ng serbisyo publiko upang pangalagaan ang kapayapaan, 10 ng kaligtasan nating lahat laban sa kriminalidad at iba pang salot ng lipunan. Marami nang naluklok at natapos nagsilbi bilang Pangulo ng ating bansa. Manakanakay, tinatanong natin ang ating sarili, may pagbabago ba? Kapag ang sagot ay wala, nagtatanong tayong muli, bakit kaya? Sa panahong pangkasalukuyan, dumating sa ating buhay ang isang Pangulo na sa kanyang sariling guni-guni, pati sa kaisipan ng napakaraming Pilipino ay hindi sumagi na magiging Pangulo pala ng Pilipinas. Sa aking sariling opinyon at pagninilay-nilay, gamit ang praktikal na lohika, kapag ang pinuno ay naiiba sa mga nauna sa kanya, mas may magandang pagkakataon magkaroon ng pag-asa at pagbabago. Maaring ako ay mali o tama. Maaring kayo ay sang-ayon o hindi. At hindi ko naman kayo maaring piliting yakapin ang aking paniniwala. Subalit, ako ang panauhing tapagsalita, kaya kahit pang samantala, wala kayong magagawa kung didinggin ang aking pananalita. Makailang ulit nang naisulat sa mga pahina ng kasaysayan kung paano naging sangkap ang pagkakaisa natin mga Pilipino tungo sa pagkakamit ng iisang mithiin. Maraming ulit na nating napatunayan na kaya nating malampasan ang anumang uri ng pagsubok dulot ng pagmamalupit at pagmamalabis sa ating bayan. Para sa ating lahat na naririto, ang pakikipaglaban para sa kalayaan ay hindi nagtapos kasabay ng proklamasyon ni General Aguinaldo mahigit ng siglo na ang nakakalipas. Ang kalayaan ay hindi ginugunita bilang isang kabanata lamang ng kasaysayan. Manapay, ito ay patuloy na ipinaglalaban at inaalagaan para sa kasalukuyang henerasyon at sa mga susunod pang salinlahi. Sana ay hindi lamang tuwing 12 ng Hunyo natin nararamdaman ang pagkamakabayan at nasyonalismo. Mula sa ating makulay na kasaysayan, samahan pa ng taglay na likas na kagandahan ng bansang Pilipinas at ng mabubuting katangian at asal na ipinamana sa atin ng ating mga magulang, masasabi nating sadyang masarap maging Pilipino. Maligayang araw ng kalayaan sa ating lahat. Mabuhay ang lahi ng mga bayani. Mabuhay ang Pilipino.
Mabuhay at maraming salamat po, Senador Panfilo Lacson, sa inyong mensahe. At sa lahat ng Pilipinong nagbubuni ngayong 119 na anibersaryo ng ating kalayaan na may temang pagbabagong sama-samang balikatin. Ito po at ito ay tayong lahat. Ngayon po ay meron pong ihahandog na mga aklat ang Pambansang Komisyon ng Pangkasaysayan ng Pilipinas. Ating pong mahal na Senador Panfilo M. Lacson. Pinangunahan po ni Sir Alvin Alcir. Maraming salamat po. At sa lahat po ng naandito, lahat ng dumalo, mula sa senior citizen, At syempre po ang ating Secretary Wanda Teo.
Maraming salamat po. Maaari na po magsiyo po ang lahat. Ganon din po ang ating panauhing pandangal at ang NPD Director.
Ang tema ng ating pagdiriwang ngayong taon ay Kalayaan 2017, pagbabagong sama-samang babalikatin. Tunay ngang sa kanyang pamumuno, sama-sama nating binalikat at binabalikat ang napakalaking pagbabago sa Caloocan. Ito ay naging posible dahil sa matapat at mahusay niyang paglilingkod. Tunay ngang sa kanyang pamumuno, abot kamay na ng Caloocan ang tagumpay.
Mga kababayan, upang magbigay ng kanyang mensahe at ipakilala ang ating panauhing pandangal, ang pinakapinagkakatiwalaang lingkod bayan ng Caloocan, ang ating mahal na punong lungsod, kagalang-galang, Oscar Malapitan!
Maraming salamat. Maraming salamat. Magandang umaga po sa inyong lahat. Sa ating panauhing pandangal, sa ating pangalawang punong lungsod, Vice Mayor Macario Asistio, kinatawa ng unang distrito, Congressman Dale Gonzalo Along Malapitan, kinatawa ng ikalawang distrito, Congressman Edgar Irice, sa mga konsehal ng una at ikalawang distrito ng lungsod ng Caloocan, ating mga barangay captains, mga kaibigan natin sa Caloocan Chinese Chamber of Commerce, ang Knights of Columbus, sa ating mga kaibigan sa pribadong sektor, aking mga kapwa lingkod bayan, sa ating mahal na mamamayan ng Caloocan, District Director Norberto Pajardo, sa inyo pong lahat, muli isang magandang umaga. Taon-taon, parehong petsa sa pagkakataon ay pinagdiriwang natin ang kasarinlan ng ating bayan. Ngayong taon, ating pinagdiriwang ang ika-119 na taon ng ating kalayaan sa paniniil ng mga banyaga upang tunay na maging malaya. Sa kasalukuyan, wala na ang ganitong uri ng banta sa ating bayan, ngunit patuloy din tayong lumalaban sa mga bagay na nagsisilbing balakid upang ating matamasa ang tunay na kalayaan. Kalayaan sa kamangmangan. Patuloy ang suporta natin sa ating mga kabataan upang patuloy mabigyan sila ng libre at dekalidad na edukasyon.